Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome back. I'll go ahead and get you guys a reading. Okay, let's see. Messages for Sagittarius. Sagittarius people and placements. We have Mercury here. You could be dealing with Gemini. Tell us about Sagittarius. Any other messages? We have Benevolent Guide and the Void. Okay. So maybe you're working together with somebody who is Gemini placements, or you're going to start working on something to do with commerce, communication, thinking. Maybe there's something about your shadow side kind of coming up as well, but we'll go ahead and see and read Mercury. Like maybe you feel defensive. Let's see. Mercury. '87, okay. Something could be a discussion with relationship about shared finances. Let's see. Signals, messages, and tricks. In the realm of Mercury, anything is possible. The energy is transfixing and seductive. Just like metal itself, since the planet rules commerce and communication, it's likely there are deals, contracts, and calls being exchanged that will spin you into a whirl of mercurial wonder. Don't rush to big decisions or get caught in the mesmerizing energy. Rather, pay particular attention to the precise words that are being spoken and written. So maybe you need to see through somebody or understand what somebody's really thinking. There may be a trick underway, maybe not, no one is sure yet. It is said that the energy of Mercury is found in the pinky finger and that its ally color is green. Enjoy your time in this emerald hall of mirrors. And just don't sign your name on the dotted line until what is liquid becomes solid, until the clear words are expressed by an honest tongue. The riddle with no answer. Okay, so maybe you're dealing with somebody with Gemini placements who kind of is subversive, says things that you need to like figure out. I don't know. Mercury reigns over all forms of communication. It is particularly potent time for writing, learning, teaching. A pen is excellent channel. I think they're just asking to lean into using your conscious, slower mind. Mercury is related to the god Hermes, a psychopomp and a messenger of the gods, witty and quick. Hermes can be seen in all things winged and swift and in the caduceus, which is interesting. I was learning about the caduceus recently and about um, the importance of the snake and Ophiuchus, which is the 13th zodiac sign, which has to do with the caduceus and healing. And basically, yeah, interesting. And then we have Benevolent Guide. Let's read that. It's kind of giving me Chiron energy. Maybe there's some Chiron placements that'll be affecting you, kind of clearing things out. You're realizing what you need to clear out. Benevolent Guide. Let's see, Spiritus. Let's see, Spiritus. Let's see. There it is, 203. Maybe communicate about money specifically. This could be in dating life or with a Leo. Maybe you need to hold strong to your self-esteem as you discuss these things. Inner voice, guide, and allies. Maybe you have inclinations on how to deal with somebody or how to, like inclinations on something. Oh, how easy it is to doubt the presence of the Spiritus Rector, the alchemist, falling into a moment of forgetfulness. Feels alone in the laboratory and begins to doubt their work. Disarray and discontent follow. Who do I listen to? Where do I turn for guidance? All the while, the benevolent guide hovers close, waiting to be acknowledged, waiting to be heard. Amidst the noise of the world, it whispers words of kindness and encouragement into the ears of the alchemist. When this card appears, it asks us to recall guidance we have received at important junctures. That benevolent presence is constant, not conditional. Now is not the time for struggle or fear. Soften into the gentle humming of the wise bee. You cannot make a wrong choice when the Spiritus Rector is near. The wind as messenger. Interesting. Building connection with the Spiritus Rector requires us to engage with the unseen world, the realms barely visible and rarely discussed. Close your eyes and begin. So there is a need to center, maybe a centering in of the mind away from kind of like distracting things going on. You know, Mercury can represent that kind of buzzing bee. If there's a bunch of bees and energy around you, it could be hard to ground yourself and get grounded. So that could be important at this time so that you can get clear messages on what you need to do and understand what you need to do. To distinguish it from the mystical sister card, the benevolent guide card is typically experienced as a presence within, not another person. Let's see, and then we have ether. We have the void. Just give me a moment. There it is, 173. Yeah, there could be a gateway opening up, maybe a call to step into more of your assertiveness, into your power. This could be with the Gemini, or the way that you communicate in your relationships in a more assertive way, in a more like dictatorial way might help. Liminal darkness and destiny. The void is a mystical riddle in and of itself. It cannot be understood by means of alchemy, science, or spirituality. It surrounds the most adept seeker and humbles the philosopher. From the depths of nothingness, all feelings and possibilities are birthed. Behind the curtain of our material world, the power of eternal spaciousness is at work, like dark matter, right? This card might appear at a time when something has been released, a relationship, possession, a title, but the void is much bigger than any worldly entity. So maybe you're being guided to let go of something, specifically a Gemini or something. When an alchemist approaches the void, destiny shifts in the darkness. Like magnets, you are drawn to it as it is drawn towards you. Meditation is critical at this time. Just sit down and breathe, surrender to the vastness. There is an electricity between you and the void, and that is sacred and timeless. From its center, everything is born. The stage behind the curtain. The void may be interpreted as the God-sized hole. We are all tempted to fill the absence with something, anything, but the alchemist knows the work is to wait and observe. As an image, the void is a powerhouse. Use it as a point of focus in spiritual practice and contemplation, or as an inspiration for creative work. So maybe you need to wear more black as well. Let's get you best advice. Best advice for Sag, please. Best advice. What is the advice you have for Sagittarius? Thank you. Being resourceful, maybe? Messages for Sag. Any other messages? Mischief. Yeah, somebody could be like looking for your money or looking to use you for money. Messages for Sag. You might have like an inclination of this, or maybe you need to know how to work together with this person in some kind of way. Sagittarius, Sagittarius, Sagittarius. Tell us about Sagittarius. Messages for Sagittarius. Glamour, yeah. This could be a Neptune influence as well. Someone with Pisces, somebody very nice. Looks like you're on the path to growth or money, but there also could be something confusing or not yet seen. Could be omens. Interesting. Conscientiousness. Okay. Okay, we'll continue, get some last other messages. Maybe you'll get some information from the tea leaf. Sag. Tell us about Sagittarius people and placements, please. Tell us about Sagittarius, please. Sagittarius people and placements. You could be feeling frustrated about something. Something could be related to people that are in your family or your real estate. We're becoming to understand these things more clearly. Sag. You're on the road to success. Interesting. Sag. It's just for Sag. Sagittarius. Any other messages you want Sag to know? I think we're going to grab the other deck. Sagittarius, Sagittarius, Sagittarius. Messages for Sagittarius. Somebody could be seeing that you're coming into wish fulfillment. Sagittarius. Maybe you're celebrating your success or your preeminent success. Messages for Sag, which is good. Sagittarius. Could be seeing crows a lot. There's definitely good news. Maybe there's like an omen of good news coming towards you. Messages for Sag. Maybe you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, triumph over obstacles. Interesting. So maybe you're like really coming in together to ground yourself and come to like a new, stronger way of analyzing a situation, setting boundaries, or whatever you need to do. But let's go ahead and get some tarot before we end. Let's tell us about Sagittarius people and placements, please. Yeah, there was a lack of clarity in something. On whether you needed to hold on to something. Messages for Sag on how to structure your finances, maybe, on how much you're spending, on how much you're keeping. Sag. Could have been feeling burdened about this, but you're slowly coming out of those burdens, especially if you're coming to new money or anything like that. Sagittarius, Sagittarius. Yeah, like it looks like you're tapping into your intuition in order to see clearly or see the truth or understand your path to happiness. There could be an element of needing to strategize something as well here. Maybe like keep something secret, keep other things not secret. You could have been analyzing a give and take dynamic, whether you wanted to move towards this, if it was reciprocal, if it was not. Um, any other messages for Sag in this? Tell us about Sag. Any other last messages? Any other messages? Looks like you're trying to avoid heartbreak in regards to something, maybe with the Gemini. Messages for Sag. Like how to work through this. You could have been analyzing this commitment. Maybe there are some secrets here that you had to see through as well. Let's get a piece of advice. Best advice for Sagittarius, please. Best advice. Best advice. There could be temptation here, distraction, or disarray. Exactly. And there could be unrealistic, or there's like a need to make a decision about your options, perhaps. Maybe you are making a decision about your options, coming to more clarity. Best advice? Any other best advice for Sag? Yeah, it's all about timing. Maybe it's not the right time to leave something at the moment. Or maybe you should leave something, but you keep returning back to the same situation. I'm not sure, really. Let's get you a piece of advice from Animal Oracle. Messages for Sagittarius' advice. We have watch and wait, exactly. Set healthy boundaries, and then Squirrel Spirit, 57 in the reverse. So I was kind of getting that sense that there's something like you're observing right, but you're observing in quiet and private, tapping into your intuition to kind of make sure that you're making the right choices, setting the right amount of boundaries with people as well. Let's go ahead and see. That was 57 in the reverse. Yeah, there's definitely something about finances here. The unpredictability of life can shake your confidence in yourself and your potential for handling challenges that comes your way. Does the thought of not having enough or being enough make you squirrely? Have you forgotten all your strengths, wisdom, and resources? Wow. You have come so far on your wits and creativity, making use of all your potential and all that spirit presents you to help you through life's trying times. It's time to look back on your life and remember how your needs have always been met for the highest good, even in your most challenging times. Life loves you, and so many treasures are hidden in plain sight, ready to be revealed when you most need them. So relax. Squirrel Spirit wants you to know you're poised and ready for whatever's coming next. So trust in yourself and trust that Spirit has your back. This could be in a marriage, or something to do with shared finances, business contracts, how you negotiate your own place within those relationships. I'm getting called to this deck a lot for you guys. Ooh. Put that back in there. There we go. Like you might be feeling like things are falling apart on you. Messages for Sag, but you know they usually fall apart to come together better. Third harvest. Let's see, seduction there on the top. 28. Oh, 38. 38. Okay. Gathering, abundance, and preparation. Samhain served as a practical holiday that told our ancestors to prepare for the coming of winter. The third harvest was a time to gather up the remainder of crops and prepare to store them to have enough food. The last of the wheat would be ground to flour, and the remains of fruits and veggies, pickled and canned, and meat salted, everything with a shelf life stored in underground cellars and packed with ice. Though winters might be harsh, gathering up your food is hard work. There's a feeling of abundance and pride in getting prepared. Imagine looking at your food stores and seeing a physical representation of your work. Imagine seeing the abundant rewards of your planting the seeds and nourishing them as they grow. We are lucky that we no longer have to face these conditions in the modern world. Refrigerators and grocery stores make it easy for us to have food all year long. Perhaps that's why the overall idea of prep is no longer important. If you're holding the third harvest, you are being guided to gather up accomplishments, celebrate wins, and take a look at everything you've done and achieved. Make a store of these wins to come back to whenever you feel low or like you failed. The easiest way to attract more abundance is to feel abundant. Having a stockpile of feel-good moments will kickstart you and help you turn around feelings of lack or stagnation. I think we'll get a last one of these babies. Messages for Sag, please. Sagittarius people on placements. Maybe there's a need to like hold strong to what you believe. Messages for Sag. Sagittarius, messages for Sagittarius, Sagittarius, people on placements, please. It's a time to give rather than take. Interesting. This could be a new position at work as well. So. Okay. I guess we'll get one of these. Messages for Sagittarius people and placements. Sun and Gemini. Definitely could be dealing with the Gemini here. Leo energy here too. Versatility. Okay. A social gathering, impressing other people, the need for a quick decision, an important conversation, reliable information, some contact with the media. When this card appears in a reading, it makes a change of job likely, or perhaps a Gemini characteristic of being able to work on two tasks at once. Words in this situation are important, serving as a strong framework to the question. The versatility card also indicates a time to open the mind to improvement, physical and mental. Contact with brothers, sisters, and neighbors is indicated. Okay, open the mind into movement. Interesting. Okay. So maybe you need to move or do some kind of action that you kind of are resistant to, perhaps, and many journeys may be required in relation to the question. You're going with somebody today, somebody somewhere as well. We'll see what else you need to know. Sagittarius, any last messages for Sag? Sagittarius, any last messages for Sagittarius people in placements? Sagittarius, still said Sag. Oh. Maybe the angels are helping you to see clearly through something as well. We have spirituality and religion here too. It's like your ability to tap in might allow you to see more clearly. Or maybe this is a point of contention or point of discussion with somebody else. Tell us about Sagittarius, please. Sagittarius, last messages for Sag. Anything else you need them to know about the situation, Sag? Sagittarius people and placements. Messages for Sagittarius. Okay, there could be slow growth. It might be not coming in as fast as you want it to, Sagittarius. Somebody doesn't understand your ability to triumph, or maybe you don't understand how you're triumphing. Messages for Sag. This person could be older. This person could have a bad boss. This person could be a yuppie. They could be very straight-laced. You could be graduating in some form. You could be away from, you could like parks, or maybe you don't want to go to a park today. Somebody's happy for you. Somebody likes to snack. Somebody loves the color red. New ideas. Interesting. There could be a bad partner. Be careful who you're getting in relationships with. Make sure that you are communicating your boundaries at all times. And I do hope you like this reading. So please hit like, comment, share, subscribe, or hit the Buy Me a Coffee link if you want to leave me a tip. Thank you so much. Take care.